Yes, I agree with you. I think he is a disgrace. And I agree that he can't actually do anything and have any role whatsoever. But I do think there's a type of man who just wants to see women for sex, and they don't know who they are. They're not interested in making conversation. It's, wham, bam, thank you, and off he goes. And I can imagine that if he was up to that sort of behaviour, that he wouldn't have recognised her at all again in the future, because he didn't have anything to know about her.
And look, at the end of the day, this was a senior royal, the Queen's favourite son, who decided it was appropriate to have, at the very least, a close friendship with a convicted American paedophile who he decided to visit and live with for a short period in New York following his conviction. Surely that is enough to mean that he doesn't deserve a public role in 2021.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. When he was questioned about his stay, he said he wanted to be very polite because he is a gentleman, and he wanted to go over there and tell him personally. Now, if I didn't like anybody and felt that they'd let me down by actually behaving very badly, I would send a text, send an email, and maybe a phone call, but I wouldn't go and spend several days with them to tell them about that. And I wouldn't stay for what he said was a very enjoyable dinner party. He doesn't seem to be able to grasp things very easily.
Well, he has
look
no
at himself.
sense of
we all need to look at ourselves in a sort of psychological mirror. And he doesn't do that. He just carries on because he's very bloated with his own importance, and he's very cushioned and protected by being, part of the royal family.